Welcome to this short video on probability and tree diagrams. Tree diagrams is just a way of labeling probabilities so you can more easily work them out. Here we have a typical exam question that may pop up in your exam. They do pop up quite regularly. Here we have 3,000 people who have visited a website, and 240 of the people who visited were brave enough to click on an advert. And out of those 240, 60 actually went and bought something. So what's the probability of a visitor buying something from the website? Well, for this we need to draw some branches. It did say draw a tree diagram, and trees have branches. So we draw some branches like so. And then we label them. So we will do. So we get our branches, it's our first set of branches, and we label them. So we're going to label them, but it says 3,000 people went to a website. Of those who went to the website, so many clicked on an advert. So some people clicked on an advert. And if some people clicked on an advert, there must be some people who did not click. Now you can write these as short as you want. I'm just writing them there to make sense to you and help you answer the question. So the people who clicked on an advert, there was 240. 240 out of what? Well, 240 out of 3,000 people who actually visited the advert. Now, the people who did not click, it doesn't tell me, but if 3,000 did and 240 didn't, if I take one away from the other, I get 2,760. So 2,760 people did not click on the advert. Next, the people who click on the advert, well, some of them will go and buy something from the website, and some of them will not buy something from the website. 60 people buy something from the website. It's 60 out of 240. Why 240? Because to actually buy something, you got to click the advert, and these people clicked the advert. Well, how many people did not? Again, it doesn't tell us, but we could take one number away from the other to find how many people are left. So we get 180 over 240. And these have to match up. 60 and 180 is 240, so it matches the bottom of the fraction. 2760 and 240 is 3000, so they match the bottom of the fraction. Now we want to work out the probability somebody will buy something from the advert. So they'll click the advert and they'll buy something. So it's those two there. So it's 240. So it's this one and that one. So it's 240 over 3000 times 60 over 240. We always multiply the probabilities at the end, top by top, bottom by bottom. Now you could just do it here and get your answer, and that would be reasonably acceptable for the exam. Or we could make it a little bit easier. We could do a little bit of simplifying. We could take a naught away there, and a naught away there, a naught away there, and a naught away there. And we now get 24 over 300 and 6 over 24. Well, if you know your simplifying skills, you should know that all these numbers can be divided by 6. So I can simplify again. 6 into 24 goes 4 times. 6 into 300 goes 50 times. Over here, 6 into 6 goes once. 6 into 24 goes 4 times. And we simplified it down. I might just leave it there. So multiply top by top, bottom by bottom, and I get 4 out of 200. Which you can even simplify further, although this answer is pretty acceptable. You can simplify it by halving it to 2 out of 100, or simplifying it again by halving it to 1 out of 50. So to recap, we draw our branches, we put in what we want, what we don't want, we put in what the fractions are. These fractions have to add up to a whole number, so the top and bottom should be adding together should come to 3,000. Here We put in what we want, people who buy and people who don't buy. And again, it was out of 240 this time because there was only 240 people left from the first round. So 60 out of 240, 180 out of 240. And then we take our answers. Now, at this stage, we can multiply them here. We can take those two numbers, get a calculator, and multiply them. That'll get us most of the marks at top and bottom. Or we could do a little bit of simplifying. If you're unsure of simplifying, I find it a little bit difficult, just leave the numbers the way they are and multiply them. You'll get big numbers, but the answer will be uh, accepted by the examiners. Thanks for watching this short video on 3 diagrams.